Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. As you can hear, I'm already playing one of the LPs I have, and I wanted to show you guys what it entails. The new re-release from Waxwork Records of Dawn of the Dead, the George A. Romero film from 1978, shot in Pennsylvania. Monroeville Mall, PA Brew News. Yeah, I've been there a lot. So here we go. Wasn't always shot. It wasn't only shot. There was a couple did. They drove over Johnstown area, and there was a couple other subsequent filming areas that weren't in the mall, but they like the gun shop wasn't in the mall. It was outside the mall. Beautiful film. Absolutely lovely film. Do check out on YouTube. They have the extended cut, the mall hours cut, which is everything and more. It's beautiful. But here you go. Let's open this thing up. There we go. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. Let's look at the back real quick, just to show you all the artwork that it has available. There is, as I said, it's a DLP. We have double LP at 4 sides, obviously, and then you have by the way it looks. Even though a lot of the from what I have, there's most of this is an Italian print because of the goblin and stuff doing the artwork. You have the basic soundtrack on the first LP, and on this one you have all the different extras. A lot of it is like the slow jazz kind of style music, things like that. A little bit of soundtrack music, reverberating zombie noises, things like that. Pretty cool stuff. All music, of course, on this album was performed by Goblin. I said that already. And then it was pre-master for vinyl by Thomas the Muso. I can't do Italian names, so that's not going to happen. But the artwork on this particular one was by Butcher Billy, so very good for you. And art director by Kevin Bergenson, Bergeron, and Susie Soto. And again, Waxwork Records just released this one with the new remastered, revitalized Dawn of the Dead soundtrack. Cheers, Craig. Just wanted to show you guys what was going on. This one just got in the mail. Let's show you one of the discs to show you the kind of artwork it comes with. Black slips. And here we go. Beautiful splatter blue vinyl artwork, marbled blue splatter artwork on this one. And I know some people might be interested in seeing what this release has to offer. It's out of print right now. They only made so much and it went like hotcakes. I actually bought mine. I was in England and Manchester at the time, so I didn't get a chance to actually grab mine when it was available for $36, unfortunately. So I went over on eBay, did some bid ward shit. Hey Jamie. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful vinyl. The other vinyl, side A and B, is the same color. And wasn't able to get that, so I went on eBay, did a little bit of bidding, and I got this one for $66. And I know that might be a lot of money to some people, but for me, out of print, Dawn of the Dead, Pennsylvania, absolutely love it. It was a good price for me. There are others that basically whoever bought them bought like 5 of them, and they're jacking them up. Hey, Craig, cheers, brother. Jacking them up for some enormous amount of money, that kind of thing. But luckily, I wasn't one of the guys who had to deal with that. But one other thing I could say is always check out, if you don't want to go on eBay, which is sometimes is a pretty bad price, go on Discogs.com. Discogs, as COGS, Discogs.com. You can find a lot of great stuff. I found a lot of my H.P. Lovecraft and stuff on there for a very reasonable price with shipping and everything. So do that. Right now I'm just drinking a Kern River Imperial Stout. Just did a review of that on the channel. You'll probably see that already posted. Just letting you listen to the vinyl. I guess I'm rattling on a little bit too much. One of the original soundtrack and great, and then some music. Absolutely. It's accidentally awesome. One of my favorites parts of the movie soundtrack is the library music. The stuff that people were like, oh, you can't use library music. I actually like when they're in the gun shop and the and then all the the safari music and African music is going. I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. I think it fits the scene perfectly, but some people didn't like that, so that's them. And if anyone out there is a big fan of Italian cinema, you'll notice everybody steals Dawn of the Dead music. So there you go. Hell of the Living Dead. The gong. You know what I mean? So that kind of stuff, it's just classic. I didn't actually get to go through the vinyl as a whole because a lot of the orchestration is in Italian. I don't see, and I have the original soundtrack of this, not the re-release, but the original, and that doesn't have the gonk on it either. And as I kind of look through this, I don't see anything that would say that this would be on, that would be on it either, even though I feel that would be amazing, because that's like the best sound and the best end to a film ever. I don't know, it just kind of works perfectly for this film, and unfortunately I don't think it is on this. I think this is basically a carbon copy. The side A and B is a carbon copy of the original soundtrack, which doesn't have the gonk on it. But heartbreak, sorry to give you that news, but it's a heartbreak for me too, because that is amazing. And when I did listen to this really quickly while I did my beer review, unfortunately I didn't really hear the gonk either. So yeah, it's one of those you have to enjoy it as you watch the film, I think, unfortunately. But I mean, they could have maybe, can you kind of like cut out some of the smooth jazz and give me the goddamn gonk? I think we would all have been much more happy. I would have. I didn't know that. I didn't know the CD version had the library music and they got the original soundtrack has the safari music, and I think this one does too. You have the safari music on there. The gonk, I don't remember hearing on that. So, but why wouldn't you have the big end on it? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the YouTube bootleg is definitely a bootleg of the soundtrack online. But again, if anybody wants to jump on YouTube and listen to, and watch the extended version, the Mall Hours, they call it, cut. I don't know if it's still called Mall Hours anymore, but the extended cut of Dawn of the Dead. Fantastic film. Absolutely fantastic. Another thing you should check out while you're here, if anyone's still watching at this point in time, is They Must Be Destroyed on Sight, a movie podcast. We do an excellent rundown of Dawn of the Dead. So check it out. Well, I'm sure everyone's going to hate this film. Probably. Except for the three of you that actually like me. Oh no, you need to check out the extended, I find, unlike other films, the more of Dawn of the Dead you see, the better it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Check out They Must Be Destroyed on Sight. Actually, I believe Lee Russell's channel on YouTube, Lee Russell, actually on YouTube has the Dawn of the Dead on his channel for streaming, as well as Night of the Living Dead, not filmed too far from the Monroeville Mall in Evans City, Pennsylvania, which also I've been there religiously because I'm a freak. So there you go. And here, as we were just saying, library music, Safari, it's happening right now. I don't mind going long. I'm just listening. It's the whole point, right? Buy a vinyl, listen. and watch you people yell at me. It's great. Well, the vinyl's coming to an end, and so is this beer. So, to save some pain and all that stuff, I guess I will have to say goodbye. This has been, again, let me show you the cover again. If you didn't see this, Peter. The Dawn of the Dead remaster, re-release, and extra edition of the DLP, the double vinyl release of Dawn of the Dead soundtrack from 1978, shot in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, and other surrounding areas. From Waxwork Records. Absolutely do check out waxworkrecords.com. They have a lot of beautiful releases. One of my favorite ones that you've probably heard on the channel already is The Howling, which is a beautiful, beautiful release. Excellent artwork. I've showed that on the channel already, I do believe. And right now, they're doing pre-orders. I'm not sure if it's out right now for Tenebrae, which is, as Peter knows, one of my favorite fucking giallos, and I love the soundtrack, and I'm definitely going to get that one too. If he was with me, we would just be doing a duo of Tenebrae's. We'd just be doing it right now, because that's who we are. That's what we do. And anyway, so, yep, the soundtrack on that side is over, and so is this little tiny little showing review. I don't know. It is, but thanks for joining me. This has been Paul from PABrewNews with the Waxworks Dawn of the Dead soundtrack remastered and extended version. So there you go. And if you do like it, again, check out eBay, and also check out Discogs. You might get a little bit of a better price on it. So cheers, guys. Have a great one. Bye.